G'day YouTube, my name's Lance and welcome to Bundy Bear's Shed. Well, the weather report. Looks like showers today, 22 degrees and probably a few showers, so we'll see how we go with that. And I've got the young bloke coming today to help the young fella I put on to get him into the workforce. We got him coming today, so I'm up the shed early trying to get a stew in before he turns up, which should be probably any time now. But anyway, we'll have a go. Big things have happened all weekend. We've got the slab poured and got the tank on, and I've got to go and plumb that tank up today and get all that happening. And yeah, look, it's been pretty busy. I had to do a water pump for a fella. I didn't film any of that, I'm sorry, but yeah, just been busy trying to have the concreters up there and keep up with those blokes. Not that I did much, but yeah, they want, have you got a this or that sometimes, and so you like to try and help. But anyway, yeah, see how we go with it all. Up there today, I'll hopefully plumb the tank up. This morning early I went and did a walk around for you, so there's a bit of footage of that on what's been happening, and a couple of stages. I'll see how it all edits out and see if I can put something that's a bit reasonable to have a look at there. But that's the start of the little home machine shop where I take my small lathe and my little hair and Forbes mill up to the house, so I can yeah, just it'll give me a bit more space down here in Bundy Bear's Shed, and for machining and that, it'll give me that little air conditioned machine shop I'll be looking for through the summer months. And as part of that, I've been well, I bought those toolboxes to go up in there when that happens, and where the slab is, the slab sits there, but the where the driveway is, it'll be good to have the doors of the shipping container open up to the driveway, but the way it is, the door's been cut in the other side, so instead of having the door open under a carport, we'd have to have it opening out to the weather, so we'd have to turn it around, and the doors to load the lathe and that in there towards the house, not towards the driveway. So look, that's a bit of a thing we just got to work with. All we're going to do is put a road-based ramp right up there, and we'll put some sleeper walls just to hold it in, to hold the gravel where we'd like it, and then we'll just have a little ramp that we can mow up to. So look, as part of that, I've had the 3D printer going, and I've made all my little 10 little sections. I actually had to design a couple of centre ones, because by the time I had the corners and the sides, by the time you wanted to expand it, you actually had to get a couple of centre ones, you know, that had dovetails, male female dovetails on each side. And once again, with them, you've got to have a male female one, because you just bloody do. And so look, the printer's been going well. I haven't been running it all week, but yeah, when some nights I'd run it and some I wouldn't, and it just depends. It's near the young fella's bedroom, so if he's home for the weekend, or if he's home at all, I don't do it so he can sleep. They're not overly noisy, but it's just in that background, you know, not bad to watch, but anyway, easy to get sick of watching. And so that there should give me enough for all of my 5C collets. So part of today's exercise is to get on my 5C collets organised and find them. I see one fell off the floor off my bench here just before, bastard. and so I'm going to put that over in the drawer and put the 5C into there and see, and then our next run is going to be the ER40 collets. So that's not a bad thing. It's we're slowly getting up on it, and as everything's coming together, yeah, hopefully things seem to be lining up. So I just got onto the bloke about finishing the driveway off, and I haven't heard back from him yet. He was waiting till the concrete trucks and that were gone so he could do his thing. So they're gone now, so I've messaged him about that, and hopefully we have it all smicked pretty soon. Yeah, we'll see. And Easter coming up on the weekend, so this coming weekend, so that'll give me a bit of time to do a bit of scratching around, and I might go and buy a bundle of landscaping sleepers and start that job if I can. But I got a sore arm here. with the concrete, you hose it down and you keep it, you try and have it set as slow as you possibly can. And so 3 o'clock Saturday evening I was out hosing it, and then yesterday I got the tank on, and I'd hose the slab off first, make sure there was no grit or grime under the tank that we put on. And anyway, it was very slippery, and I thought I was on thongs, me Bundy Bear's safety boots, and I thought, geez, that's slippy, so I took them off. I thought it'd be better with my feet. Well, bang, straight on my ass, and yeah, my feet just went straight out from under me like yon ice, and landed on my ass, and rattled my chin for a bit. Bloody thing. Mrs. near had a fit. She thought that was it. She was going to have to start digging a hole up the back for me. And but look, I must have put my arm down to protect myself a little bit, and boy, have I got a sore wrist here now. So anyway, not to worry, no sooking. All's good. Yeah, 5 minutes later I was up bloody hosing and buggering around, and I put my safety boots back on, and they had far more grip than my bare feet on the new concrete. So there you go. So we hosed it off a heap. It's looking good. The ground around it's real muggy still, shitty looking stuff at the moment, so we're going to put a heap of road base in there and get that bit done. So where the tank's been laying over the paddocks, it's a real mess. It needs a bath, so when the young bloke comes this morning, I'm going to send him up there with a bucket of truck wash and a sponge, and we're going to try and clean the tank up nicely. And there's a bit of fencing there we need to clean up, and I need to make a couple of fence posts to put that up. So a lot of work in Bundy Bear's shed coming up is going to just be up at the house doing fencing and all that sort of thing. So it's something that has to be done. So yeah, whether we're in here machining or buggering around, who knows? We'll just see what comes with the turf. So a bit of a short one this week. That's about all I've got interesting for you. The postie didn't come or anything like that this week that I can recall. I'll go and set these collets up. I'd like to set them up in the drawer and show you that, and some of the attachments that go with them will hopefully fit in the drawer. Just the little hex collet blocks and all that. I'm yet to make little stands for them. I think I'll go ahead and do that. Just to, they'll stand separately. I could have actually taken a side out of here and put one of these middle bits in and had them all tying in together, but I may do that yet. We'll just see what we do and see how we go with it all. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with the progress on the 3D printer. Fusion 360, I'm struggling a little bit with it. There's just easy ways to do things, and of course I've got to do the hard way first. I do the hard way, then I bloody think, oh geez, there's got to be an easier way than that, and I go and jump back on YouTube and look at Lars Christensen or bloody NYC CNC, and it's funny with NYC CNC, I watched a few of their stuff and it was a bit beyond me to start with, and I was thinking, yeah, he's presuming that you know a bit more than you probably know. He's speaking to people that use the program quite a bit and they understand it, I thought. But just recently I've gone back to watching him because there's a few I watch just to help out, and NYC CNC is making sense now. So yeah, it's I must just understand a little bit more about it now. And a helpful one the other day was making a 1, 2, 3 block in Fusion 360. It's a great little exercise, and it teaches you to use a little pattern thing, which I don't know anything about, but I'm going to be up there playing with it, so we'll see. And new computers at the shop last week, so I spent a lot of time setting up computers. And the shop in town, the painters came in on Thursday, and bloody smart asses. I said, oh, how long do you reckon you'll be? And he said, oh, it'll be done when it's done, mate. And I said, yeah, but we're trying to work in how to move in, and he's a painter that the builder has. And I said, we're trying to work out how to move in, and it looks like we may be shifting in the weekend after Easter. And I said, if you can be out by Easter, that'll let us start shifting, and we've only got to work around sparkies and blokes just doing final fits. And he said, yeah, I don't know how long it'll take, mate, it'll be done when it's done. So I had the shits a bit, so anyway, we'll see how that goes. So hey, hopefully hopefully the weekend after Easter we'll move in. So, but anyway, look, that's it for today. Looks like my working man's turned up. I better clock on. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next week, eh? Well, look at this, a little bit of progress this week. The fellas have come and put I've got the pad ready for the slab for the where we're putting a little shipping container workshop. The dogs think I'm running around in the ute, so they're getting excited. So we've got a slab pad here. That's 6 metres by 6 metres, 20 foot. And this is for a tank and another lawn locker. And that's 8 metres by 4 metres. So, oh, whatever that is. There's Kelly dog, she's the worker. Comes up the shed working. These other two, they're the young fella's dogs. They're just staying for a while. And it's all happening in the neighbourhood. The neighbours next door are getting a new roof put on the house. So yeah, it never rains but it pours. Well, there we go. It's Friday afternoon, and all being well, if it's not pouring rain in the morning, which is not looking real good, but anyway, we're hoping for it. And we shall get the 2 slabs done. So the top one there, that's where there's a double carport like the one there going in there, but it's going to be quite a bit taller, so we can fit our little air conditioned machine shop up at the house here, and there'll be a car park next to it. And this one here gets a tank and a lawn locker. So yeah, a bit of progress. So yeah, we're looking forward to that. So hopefully tomorrow it's all done. And here we go, Saturday morning early, and the pour's on. Hey, it's all happening. Get the petrol vibrator going and get the moisture out of the holes. This little fella's pretty keen. Yeah! Well, here we go. We've got the slabs were finished. Yesterday afternoon I got the tank up on the lower slab. I still have to do the plumbing, plumb the tap in and plumb a pressure pump in and all that sort of thing. And then just over here, in that space there's a lawn locker, somewhere to put the ride on and things like that to get them out of the Bundy Bear's shed, give us a bit more room. And we're not sure when, but our new carport comes in. It'll be similar to that one. It won't have that centre post, the centre post in the front here. It won't have that in it. It'll just be a clear 6 metre span. And this one here is, I think that's 2.9 metres, 9 feet to the gutter. The new one's going 3.5 metres. So it'll probably be, well, a good 2 foot, maybe more, maybe a yard higher than this one. So we can get the caravan and that in if we choose to. So we still have quite a bit of mess to clean up. I think the bobcat bloke is coming back to tidy all this up for us. The driveway where we are here, it needs a big tidy up, and we're actually top dressing the entire driveway. If we look down further, you can see the track on the right. The road base is getting a bit dicky, and you can see up in centre of screen there now. We've had a couple of low spots that are collecting water, so now's the time to fix all that before it's a big job for us. And yeah, well, the driveways will come right up here, but when we pan around here, you can see the edge of the line where I do the slashing here, just this side of the trees, right up there. There's going to be a big road-based pad all the way out to here, and it'll come down and they'll sort of angle in at the bottom of the house yard here. So when I'll probably round up all that today, and so in probably over the Easter break we'll start fencing this off. As the fence that was coming along this edge here where it used to be the house yard, we've actually moved across, and by moving it across, that just kept the dogs out of harm's way, so the tradesmen have a clear run. But we have a lot of earthworks to do here yet, as in garden beds going in, all that sort of thing. When this slab here, the level will be brought up to about 2 inches under the top of the slab. Now the container workshop that sits on this section here, the only way we can actually work it, because the doors are already cut in it and that, is that the container opening doors are going to have to be this end, which isn't ideal, but you know, we're only going to be putting the machines in, and they'll be all closed over, so that's not too bad. So we're actually building a little ramp here, so when the forklift comes in to bring all the stuff up, it'll have a nice clear access. Whoa, nearly fell over. And then down through here where we've got a definite damp patch through here, we're getting the slab probably a couple of inches under that slab line again, and we're getting it battered back down to probably a bit past that blue line. And then where the driveway is here, there's going to be a gate there to bring the forklift and that in. Where that is here, we'll probably get some of this topsoil taken off and a bit of road base put in there up to the bottom of the fence level, and probably in through here too. Hey Kelly dog, hey, say good day to Bailey. So anyway, that's what's going on here. That's what the whole weekend has been, doing slabs and digging holes. Oh, the blokes have done the concrete, found a water line, but that's okay, all fixed now. And this rosemary bush and this bit of shrubbery there is all disappearing, and we're having new sleeper garden beds come all down that way there. But then the slabs come up very nice. Simon, the bloke that did the slab, he did a good job. I'm very pleased with him and his crew. And then the pool room here, this is where we do our cook-ups and things like that. All that mess there, that's getting dragged out, and all the way from here, well actually from the corner of that fence there to the corner of the shed here, there'll be a sleeper garden bed with a few succulents and things in, just to tidy the edge really. And then from about centre of screen there all the way down here, right the way past the slabs, then right the way down to the corner of the dam near where that tree is, we're getting a big rubble drain put in to drain it away, because it is a bit of a wet corner here at the moment. So yeah, a lot to do yet, and a lot of money to spend. That gravel's quite expensive, especially when we're looking at 230 metres at 100 mil or 4 inches deep all the way, and to get it to wick in with the existing one, we're actually running a bobcat with a little set of rippers up it, just to open the top up so the new gravel bites into the old gravel, and it's all a good thing. I might try and straighten it out. You can see the bend in the driveways where that puddle is. Usually if it's got water in it, you try and go around it, so we're going to try and put a bit of extra there and make that a high spot, not a low spot. So there you go. That's what happened this weekend in Bundy. Well, here we are over at the back of the toolbox again. And look at this. That's the 5C. You've got the 5C blocks down the side here. And we start off with the hex, then the square, then the metric that came. They actually came with the D-bit tool grinder. Then a little run of Imperial that came with the tool grinder. And then the rest of it, all right up to 1 1/16, just in the normal 5C Collet kit I had. So yeah, that's looking pretty good. We'll try and do the 4C, oh sorry, ER40, and then we'll continue on.